I'm Kate.
I'm Ebong.
And I'm Sonia. And today we're dishing with you from the brand new LITESTARS, which is at 2101 L Street Northwest. I had to look down at the cue card because it's that brand new. I don't even really know where we are. It's brand new, but it is so aromatic. I should have just followed the smell here because this, it's killing me. It smells so good, and it's light.
Light food.
Light but filling and good for you.
It's a better alternative to fast food, and since it's brand new, after November 21st, 20% off all menu items to celebrate that grand opening.
A little incentive.
Tell them the District Dish sent you.
Well, or you will just say hi to us because I'll be sitting here probably drinking soup the whole time.
I've been trying to get her out of here.
It's been yummy.
Our guest today is founder and CEO of Mash Pit, Analena Valdes-Graham. And initially, when I first heard that you're going to be on the show, I thought I was going to come here and start raving and jumping off a stage and everything else and mash pitting. And I said I did that a long time ago when I was like 15. So. 5 years ago. So tell us about what is Mash Pit?
Well, Mash Pit, I'm proud to say you were the first to find out. We are officially a 501c3.
Congrats.
Oh, yay! Yes. So we're a charitable organization. We provide mobile medical services for rock stars, artists, patrons, and we also do a concierge service for artists who are in town. We provide free medical for people who go to little venues, big venues like a Merriweather size. We do multi-day festivals as well. We did a yoga rock festival this summer for 3 days. We went to Michigan and did a really hardcore festival.
What does that mean? What is hardcore for?
You see it all.
Oh.
Wow.
So that's actually
just not alcohol.
That's pretty cool. You have MASH is in like the TV show,
like the
so
TV
to speak.
show, right?
And then also Pit. You put those together as a rock theme, rock vibe. I get it.
Who knew that this was something that was needed? I mean, like sort of you get the idea of Woodstock and like don't take
Pretty
the,
much.
you know,
we are
don't
the
take
Wavy Gravy Peace Patrol of the 2010. Exactly. We are non-judgmental. We're very stealthy. You know how you go to a concert or you go to a club and you get kicked out because you're bad? Well, we're there, and we kind of babysit you, take care of you. We're doctors, nurses, and medics, and nurse practitioners and PA. They're all volunteers. We can sew you up if it's something small with like the hair, your hair. I don't know if you guys knew you could be sewn with your hair if you get a cut in your head.
Really?
We use the hair because it's absorbed and you won't reject it. Okay. We don't set fractures per se, but we can help you along as far as like getting it splinted, get you to the 911, get you to a hospital, a trauma center. We have a wonderful relationship with local hospitals. We go everywhere from here to the West Coast if we need to. We are traveling. We do travel. We're mobile, but we kind of like to concentrate in this area because there's nothing like this in the East Coast.
So who books you? Does the venue book you? Does the band book you?
The venue will book us. The promoter can book us. The artist can call you. This started, my brother is a production manager. He did stuff with Government Mule and the Allman Brothers. So I was the sis that he would call up, and I'd go to a show, and he'd be like, "Hey, can you be on standby just in case?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So I built a rapport with some of these artists for a while, and word just got around, and so I started the company.
And you also work with the artists then?
Absolutely.
So
absolutely. From being dehydrated.
Dehydrated. Nice.
Dehydrated. We also provide, we have a Mash Pit body workers, so we have yoga, meditation. Sometimes artists need that little bit of oomph before they go on. They work hard, so we provide those services for free for them as well. And then they can now donate to us, and it's a tax write-off for them as well.
That's very cool.
All our monies go to Sweet Relief, which is a musicians fund out in the West Coast, who, if you're a musician, if you're a musician and you've been a musician for at least 1 year, and you have problems, you can just submit your health bill, your rent bill, your electricity bill, and they write you a check.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
So what kind? Are there other thresholds? So what if I'm like a multimillionaire? Obviously, I wouldn't do that if I was a multimillionaire. But what if I was a multimillionaire musician? Would I consider this? Like, what are the limitations in this program?
There's no limitations whatsoever. Health insurance is expensive. Now we can start talking politics, which could take more than a few minutes here. But a lot of musicians, believe it or not, do not have health insurance. It's really expensive, or they have pre-existing conditions that prevents them from having health insurance. So they qualify.
So what prohibits me from being a musician today and then calling you?
Nothing, actually.
I have to wait a year.
You have to be a musician, yes, to qualify for Sweet Relief or Music Now or Music Cares, the organizations that we work with. But if you see Mash Pit and you come up and be like, I had this nagging scab or issue, we'll take care of you. We'll take care of you.
Wow.
Because it's like actors who aren't part of SAG. I guess medical benefits come with SAG, but if is there anything like that for musicians? Is there a musician?
There's a union. There's a union. We were just in Nashville for the Americana Music Conference. I was a guest panel with Gibson Guitars, which was great, and we were learning about there is a musicians union. They're just starting out. They need help, so we're partnering with them with music now and trying to get that word out to musicians because some of them just don't know. There's a lot of people like Little Feat's drummer who just passed away from cancer. We work with Bob Weir and all those people, and they need transplants, liver transplants and stuff like that. So we get that information out from them, and MASH Pit's like a vehicle in addition to the other stuff that we do.
You've probably seen some
yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
And I know you're probably not going to tell me what I want here, but okay.
Is it that whole patient?
Because I'm a nurse
but
too,
I was fascinated by the fact that I could be sewn, have stitches sewn together.
I know.
Can you maybe not tell us?
You get more stitches than I do, though.
Physically done this before, but can you kind of share some more interesting things you can do?
We have a really great medical director, Dr. Millsman, who worked with the Tibet Festival, the Freedom Festival, who was there when the girl was shocked by the lightning. So there's a lot of, I guess, field medicine stuff that we can do. Like he can at the chili cook-off. He set fingers, had little tooth emergencies. There's just some things that we can do that we can fix there and send you back out. Because that's the idea, is to send you back out so that
triage
you can enjoy, triage and fix, and then so that you don't the venue doesn't lose money because the patrons are still there. We're also doing some goodwill. We're also doing some education.
Do you work hand in hand with the emergency medical?
Absolutely. We don't replace medical.
Okay.
The beauty is that we kind of help them at the same time because we kind of nurse them and take care of them so they don't have to do the transport. So we work very well hand in hand. Absolutely.
And you get to hear some great music at the same time, I'm guessing.
They love it. And it's all volunteers. They love it. They get to,
That's a good little payoff for the volunteers.
We have to reiterate that you are registered, trained doctors, nurses, medical professionals. This is not just some fly-by-night.
No,
we want to, stitch you up so you can stay out there and
medical professionals.
Medical services at Rock. Absolutely.
Medical services at Rock.
Nice.
You go to our website and you just read our CEO and our founders. All of them have over 50 years of experience in this trauma.
And it's such a unique idea.
Very fascinating.
Thanks for telling us about it.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Well, we've learned something as always, and we hope you have too. And you should know, you can follow MASH Pit on Twitter. You can also follow the District Dish on Twitter and on Facebook. I think you can find us both. Watch for us here next time on the next episode of the District Dish. We'll see you soon.